Hey YouTube, welcome back to my channel. My name is Dion. This is the Crazy Troll Nation. We start here with chapstick. I will have a really short video linked in the description bar that explains what the Crazy Troll Nation is, what the concept is about, just for sake of time. This video may be a little long. I'm going to try and go as quick as I can. Today I received in my mail a product from iMethod Beauty. And this is their, it says, iMethod Cream Blush Stick for Blush Makeup dash Cream Blush for Cheeks, Lip, and Cheek Tint. Makeup Stick for all ages. Blush Stick for cheek and lips. Easy to use, cruelty-free, new item. So it's still wrapped up in the plastic. So I'm going to open this. If you want to hear it down and dirty, stay tuned to the end because I'm going all in on this one because, yeah. So anyway, I just took the plastic off. This right here has a heart. Oh, it's a 10. All right, so this is the outside packaging. This is the back of the packaging. And it has the ingredients, customer service, how you can reach them, their Instagram, their customer service email address, yada yada yada. 12 months it's good for. You open the tin. This is inside. This on the side says all over face blush color, First Love Matte Nude Pink. So that's what that says. So this is what is in here. So there's paper. Open up the paper. iMethod blush stick, tips and tricks, and then it gives you tips and tricks. Okay, to get a slim face, that's this one. To soften the edges, that's what that one says. To widen the face, that's this one. And the bottom one, to get a natural look. So it tells you how to use it. One side is a balm. One side is a brush. Cheeks, eyes, lips. So this is what is in here. So we're going to use this today. I don't think I've ever used a brush stick. A blush stick. Multi-use makeup stick. Main ingredients. Imported from US and assembled in China. iMethodBeauty.com. So I'm going to... And I always wash brushes before I use them. I'm not going to use this brush, and I'm going to tell you why. Because how do you clean a brush that's so short? I mean, yes, you can put brush soap in your hand, but how are you going to squeeze it all out when it's so dense? Like you can't, well, not that it's so dense, but because it's so short, versus something like this, after you wash it and rinse it, you can hold the ferrule, of course, and squeeze the excess water and soap out. Can't do this with that. And I do wash brushes before I use them. Oh, the cap just fell off the bottom. Why did that just... Now you heard this side snap back on. So how did this side just fall off? I don't know. All right, so it might work. I have on no face paint, nothing except chapstick. So I don't tend to use cheek and lip products on both my cheek and my lips for no particular reason. Yeah, we're just going to apply this just like a regular brush. Like a regular brush. What the fuck? Like a regular brush. Like a regular blush stick. What is wrong with me? You know what it is? I'm tired. All right, so let me look at this real quick because I'm just like, to get a slim face, brush on the apples of the cheeks. To soften angles, brush up and out to the temples. To widen face. Do I want to widen my face? No. To get a natural look, apply blush on the apples of your cheeks for a radiant look. We're going to, looking at these pictures. I'm going to just apply, I cannot speak right today. I'm just going to apply this like, I'm going to put it where, I'm all over the place. I'm going to put this where I would normally just put my blush. And I'm wondering if I should use a brush. I'm going to see if this will work. Because this is a Fenty 110 foundation brush. So we're going to just put some on here. I think one side I'll use the brush and one side I'll just swipe it on my face and then blend it out. You know what? That is not bad. That is not bad. That is natural looking. Now don't tell me they done sent me something that I'm going to keep using. As long as it doesn't break out my face. My face is not itching so far. You know what? None, dare I say, even though I was looking at this like, I like that color. All right, so we're going to just lightly dab. Again, this is with no foundation on, so I don't know what it would look like over foundation or if it would pull up my foundation. We're using the clean side of the brush, even though it doesn't matter because the same shade, but I just wanted to see how this would blend out with a clean brush. I'm liking this color. This is real quick, real simple, but I'm gonna get down to the down and dirty and y'all gonna be like, hey, see, they ain't gonna send her nothing else, and I am completely okay with that. Even though, you know, we like getting free stuff, we like getting PR, but yeah, I'm gonna tell you the process. And I do curse sometimes on my channel. I forgot to say that earlier. I like this because it looks natural. Dare I say. Okay, that looked real pinkish on my nose. I think I like it better with, actually they look the same. So this is swiping it on and then blending it with the brush. This is putting it on the brush and then putting it on my face. So I do like how this is looking. I will continue to use this unless something really weird happens to my skin. All right, so that's that. So this is the blush stick from iMethod Beauty. All right, listen. I'm trying to... All right, a while ago, I received an email from iMethod Beauty. I forget her name. She said, we would love to send you, you know, an item to use. You don't have to do a review if you don't want to. We just want to send it to you, see if you like it. And if you wouldn't mind, you know, posting on Instagram. I post on Instagram anyway, so not a big deal, right? So there was a list of items to choose from. The brow stencil, the winged eyeliner, which is the one that I got, the blush stick, and it was something else. And I'm like, the only thing I would really use, I don't even think the blush stick was on there, to be honest with you. I don't use brow stencils. I don't do, you know, false lashes. So I'm like, okay, the eyeliner. She emailed me back saying they didn't have any. And I'm like, why is that an option if you don't have any? Like in my mind, I'm like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. And so I wrote her back saying... that it didn't make sense to offer an item as an option if there weren't any. I said, that doesn't make sense to me. And she emailed me back saying, well, we can send you something else. I said, well, from the options, that's the one that I chose. And since you don't have it, then it's okay not to send me anything. And so then she emailed me back. And I do like this, that it's the same person that emails you back instead of just different people every time. Because some companies, it'll be a different person every time. And it's like starting the same conversation over and over. And so then she emailed me back, oh, we found one in the warehouse, you know, we'll send it to you. And I'm just like, at that point, I was just like, this is some bullshit. And so she asked me for my mailing address. Now, mind you, they all start out with, we saw your content, we saw your videos, and we think you'd be great to try our product, yada, yada, yada. And so when she asked my address, I said, it's in the description bar of my videos. So she emailed me back, thank you, you should have it by such and such date. And I'm like, oh, damn. Because I thought it really was some bullshit. And the date she said I should have it, I went to the post office and checked it, and it was in my box. Did a video on that, posted it on Instagram. A couple weeks later, maybe like a week after that, she emailed me asking if I had received it. The same person. I mean, so that's awesome, right? My cheeks are itching. I said, yeah, I received it like a week ago. Actually, the date you said I should have it, I had it. I posted on Instagram, and I did a video on YouTube, and I tagged iMethod Beauty. So she emailed me back, oh, thank you. Yes, we saw it, blah, blah, blah. So I'm thinking, saw it when? Because you asked me if I had it. But anyway. So I think it was like 2 weeks ago. Hello, we saw your content on social media and we saw your videos and think you'd be great to try one of our products. If you would choose between yada, 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 we can send you something to try, and you're not obligated to do, you know, video or review. We just want you to try it. But if you want to review or tag us on Instagram or YouTube, you know, it's okay. And so they weren't requiring it. They were just like, we want you to try it. So it was brow stencil, the wing liner thing, something else, and the blush stick. So I'm thinking, I already got the wing liner. So I said, okay, I said, I appreciate you reaching out. Oh, and he said, and if you do agree, you'll receive the item that you choose and a code. And so I messaged back saying, I never got a code for when I received the eyeliner winger thing before. So I was just like, and I might have overlooked it. I may have. And so I said, you know, I'll opt for the blush stick. He emails me back. Yo, this is, I'm trying to hold it together. He emails me back. We've just decided that we're not going to promote the blush stick on social media. So would you like to receive one of the other items? I emailed him back. I said, I chose the blush stick because that was one of the items in your initial email. And this email he sent saying that they weren't promoting it was a separate email. Like the first chick with the liner, it was the same thread. So it was just the same thing. He started a whole nother email chain. And I'm just like, why the fuck you do that? Like, were you trying to hide that you offered it and now you're saying that you're not offering it? Like, what? So that's when I was just like, so I'm like, okay, it ain't serious. You know what I'm saying? So I wrote back saying I opted for the blush stick because that was one of the options. And I think it's bad business to offer an item that was just decided not to be promoted on social media. That should have been something decided before it was included in the option list. So no, I do not want to try any of the other products because I've already received the liner and I don't use brow stencils, and I forget what the other thing was. And so, and I said, you know, well, thank you for considering me anyway, but no thank you. He emails me back. I'm really sorry for the miscommunication. It wasn't no miscommunication. You offered something and then said you ain't promoting it. So he apologized for the miscommunication and said that they would send me the blush stick if I was still interested in receiving it. I felt like they think they were doing me a favor to now ask me if I want to try something that I said I wanted to try that you said you didn't have or that you weren't promoting. And so I wrote back saying, from your initial email when I responded, I did say I would like to try the blush stick. So yes, I would like to try the blush stick, but since you said you're not now promoting it on social media, then it's not an option. And again, I wrote, it's just bad business to offer an option and then say it's not an option. I said, that's bad marketing and it's bad business. So he wrote back and he apologized. He's like, I'm really sorry. I don't want you to have a bad view of the company. we'll send you out the blush stick, and if you want to review it, you can, but you don't have to. You should have it by January 30th. Please just let me know when you receive it. And again, I'm really sorry, and I don't want you to have a bad opinion of the company. Okay. I still felt like, and I still feel like, they think they're doing us a favor, when essentially, when we do reviews, they're getting promotion. I didn't look it up. I don't know how much the wing liner was. I don't have it anymore. I ended up throwing it away. I didn't look up to see how much the blush stick is, but whatever the cost of this is, if I'm like, oh, this is great, it's awesome, look at the color, it's natural, blends in so easy with a brush and just swiping it on and blending it out. If somebody buys it, it was worth them sending this to me for free, because I'm promoting them and doing a video about their product. Good, bad, or indifferent, they're getting promotion from me. So how are you doing me a favor? And what made me feel like that even more was from the first time with the eyeliner. Oh, we don't have any more. Okay, well, thanks, no thanks. Oh, we found one. If you still want it, we'll send it to you. You asked me if I wanted your shit. I didn't reach out to you asking you for something. And then like with this, as an option, oh, we just decided, quote unquote. We just decided we're not promoting the blush stick on social media. And then it's like, well, if you still want to try it, we'll send it to you. Look, motherfuckers, y'all not doing me no favors. And it's still just like, what the fuck? Like, either you have it or you don't. And if you do, don't play these games like you don't. And it's like, oh, we found one to send you if you still want to try it. I didn't ask you for anything. We love free stuff. We love PR. Nomad is awesome. And I was so excited to receive their palette. I love using it. I love the looks that I did with it. And that was that. And this is what the comment was about when I said Nomad is legit, because iMethod Beauty is a legit company. It is a legitimate brand. But the way they do business, they're off on the left track of Troll Island, whereas Nomad is dead center. And if any of you have dealt with Nomad, whether it was for PR or just, just regular purchasing, the detail they have, the communication you have, if you email them, you get a response back in a couple days. You get, your name handwritten on a postcard they send you. And even though that could be a small thing, they're doing that for everybody they send their palettes to. You know what I'm saying? That attention to detail, customer service. It's Felicia and Auntie. It's only two of them. And they're putting so much attention into what they do. And that's why I said that's a legit company. But like this, I don't know if, and I'm thinking they train them to do that, because for the same thing that happened twice, oh, we don't have one, oh, we found it, do you still want it? And then like, oh, we're not promoting it, we just decided not to promote it, and then it's like, oh, we'll send it to you. So I don't know if they're trained to act like that, to make us think they're doing us a favor by sending their stuff, because for two different people, and for me to have the same exact experience, makes me think, okay, it's not just that person just having a bad day, or maybe he forgot to delete blush stick from the list of options or something like that, or maybe whoever is packing the warehouse, they lost track of inventory and ran out. But because it happened twice, I'm just like, something ain't quite right. And so I think that's a training technique that they're doing to make us feel special, that you're going to send me a blush stick or an eyeliner, wing thingy. So that's the situation with that. And this is what I want you to do, like for real, because I did this after I received the eyeliner. When I was on YouTube, please do this and let me know after you do. On your YouTube page, or just on YouTube in general, type in iMethod Beauty. I did it. I didn't find one person that purchased one of their items. It was all like, oh, iMethod Beauty sent me this wing liner, the stencil, whatever. I did not see one video where somebody purchased something. Put it in your search bar on YouTube, and you please let me know if you found somebody who actually bought it. So they're just getting a lot of promotion And it's like, who's actually buying it? And honestly, I haven't gone to the website. I don't know what the reviews are looking like or whatever. I wiped off chapstick because I decided I'm going to put some of this on my lips. Just to see, since it says it's for lips too. We're going to take a Scott Barnes number 60 brush. Yeah, so let me know if you find somebody who actually purchased this item. We're going to take this on the brush. And we're going to coat both sides of the brush. Because I got lips. I got lips for a couple days. Okay, this is not a color. Is a not a color. Is a non-color on my lips. You know why? Put this over a black base. That alien, I don't want to do this. Put that like a clown. Okay, it do show up. Line my I cannot take myself seriously. What am I looking for? We're going to take NYX lip pencil suede matte lip liner, and this one is in prune. Line and fill in my lips with the black one, and then put this on. Oh my goodness. We're gonna see if we can make this work. I doubt if I would do this. Oh my gosh, that was funny. Because sometimes when you do videos, you put stuff on, but then when you really look, it's like, what the hell is that? Like, what happened and why? Yeah, this is My cheeks are still itching and starting smacking just a little bit. But I'm going to leave it on my cheeks and see what my skin looks like when I wash it off. Because there was another blush that I used, and it itched my cheeks for maybe like 5 or 10 minutes, and then it stopped. And when I washed my face that night, like, it didn't break me out or anything. But I was wondering, like, if I wore it every day, would I have an issue with it? That didn't help. I need a darker liner. Let me leave that here. Cold Brew. This is brown. I'm putting in work on this one, y'all. And then, wow, you don't even see that color at all. That was funny. Entertaining myself. If my laugh made you laugh, let me know down below. But I do really want you to search iMethod Beauty and see if anybody's actually buying their products. I'm just covering the whole thing up because this color, it's like way too light. Yeah, I would have to put this on top of maybe a black base, and even then, because of how thick it was, like you saw when I used the brush, it hit my tooth. It barely showed up, but when I put it directly on my lips, it was just like, phew. And so I think even over a base, a black liner, I do still think it would show up the way it did. Now you don't see it at all, and this is nice. I need to sharpen that one. All right, so yeah, let me know. Search iMethod Beauty. Let me know if you find anybody who actually purchased their items. If you've received an email from them and received any of their items, let me know which one you received and what you think about it. I do like that this blush looks natural, and I do think it'll show up a little bit more over foundation versus my bare skin, because I do feel like it's not sticky at all. I do feel like it just kind of absorbed into my skin. So this would be like a no makeup look because it's barely there, but it is just like a little bit of color. So I am kind of liking that. And also let me know what you think of that email shit when, oh, do you want it? We don't have it. Oh, we found it. We'll send it to you. Oh, do you want it? We're not promoting it. Do you still want it? We'll send it to you anyway. Let me know what you think about that. Do you think they trained them to do that? Or that's like, what? I'm going to end this video here. Thank you for watching. You'll see me in the next video. I will put below or somewhere over here if when I wash this off, my face had broke out. It's still itching just a tiny bit. I know I'm not going to use it again for my lips. I'm really going to go on babbling. Thank you for watching. You will see me in the next video.